Nice.
Let's go. So, new favorite guitars?
Absolutely.
LR Baggs, solid top, made in Indonesia, Hex. Let's get started.
All the good
Talk
things.
about what more can you dream of? I mean, as a guitar player, I'm really amazed that this is something which we are getting now at 25,000 rupees.
Yeah.
And I think this almost ticks all the boxes that you would want to have in a guitar.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're a professional guitar player and you're looking at getting something that's stage-worthy, studio-worthy, and home-worthy.
And also, like, a big highlight, I think, is the LR Baggs pickup, right? Because no other brand until now in history of making guitars has ever come out with this price point and this pickup. Because I think generally what happens is when you're trying to buy a guitar at this price point, you only have that one thing in at the back of your head, which are like, "Arey yaar, if I could get that,
If I
could just have that best of the best pickup, the best of the best builds, something that I can get for the premium guitars from the premium guitars." The only difference between this and a really expensive guitar, I think, in general, like a guitar which is 25,000 and 90,000 rupees, is the quality of the pickup and the overall construction.
I mean, the overall construction, the wood, things like that. So this actually has specifications that would be comparable to a guitar that's like a lakh or so.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
how did Hex do this? I mean, I'm still asking that question.
I would correct you saying not exactly the specifications of 1 lakh rupees, but the pickup is something which you would
The
find.
pickup for sure.
Because I think coming to the wood, so there's the stock specifications when we are coming to this. So this comes with a solid Sitka Spruce top, solid Mahogany Spruce top, and there are two models. One is a Grand Auditorium like this, and the other one is a OM like this, orchestra model. So
and they call it the folk.
Yeah, they call it the folk or the OM. Yeah, basically an OM model. And it's a A-grade solid spruce top. When it comes to something like 1 lakh rupee guitar, you'll be getting a AAA.
Yes.
But I mean, at this price point, an A-grade, even an A-grade top is it's a good sounding top. You heard them. It's got great.
Yeah, of course, it's a spruce top, so you've got this nice bright sound.
It's bright, and what I wanted to show was the sustain.
The sustain.
The sustain is insane, and even the overtones, if you hear. Just how it interacts. So the top is good. But it's not 1 lakh rupee good.
I mean, not 1 lakh, I mean, not just the top, but the overall spec. Like, even if I just play one note, okay. What it does, it actually resonates with the rest of the strings.
Yeah, that's exactly what starts happening when you get into the solid top territory. And at 25,000 rupees, I want that.
Definitely. So moving on from
there, then you have your
newborn.
Oh my god, this is newborn. So basically, a synthetic bone material.
It is synthetic.
But it's better than your ABS plastic.
I mean, definitely much harder than ABS plastic. I mean, using real bone obviously comes with its own issues. So Hex has come up with this nice solution.
And those of who you do not know, like this is a part of a guitar which matters a big time when it comes to, transferring the sound, because this is the part of the guitar that transfers the sound into the body.
The vibrating
suspension the strings are vibrating on top of these parts. So the strings vibrate a lot more freely, and also the sound goes into the body. Conduction is better. So the way the sound is transferred into the body for it to get projected is just a lot smoother. So having these nicer parts is really a plus point. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off.
I was just going on about how newborn, the solution to having plastic is just to have something that's harder, and more importantly is
the feel of the guitar changes.
The
way the strings ring out is different when you have nicer nut and saddle.
Just that response that we were talking about earlier, like having a solid top is great, but if you don't have a proper saddle to transfer the sound into that solid top, it's
exactly, that makes sense. And apart from that, the inlay work is also wooden. So I think on the camera, I don't know if it's showing up really, but what we can see is a lot of different grains of wood that has been used. So a lighter grain of wood has been used to make these inlays. And I think I love it. Like personally, this is something right up my alley, where it's simple and elegant and also doing its job of being visible.
It's almost like a work of art, right? You got to carve the wood into the shape and put the inlays in. So
I think they're using some CNC machines and stuff. I don't know how they do it, but Hex is known for having their...
Well, Hex does have great construction and consistent, so every guitar that you pick up is going to be same.
And another big plus point is that the tuners are really nice. They're solid tuners, premium feeling tuners, not like the ones you get on guitars at this price point. you can see the glossy headstock and the glossy body, but as soon as I turn it back behind, it's matte.
Yeah, the same on this guitar.
The neck is matte and the back and the side is matte, so that's a perfect combination. Apart from that, everything has been blacked out as well, if you see. So the hardware is blacked out over here as well, you know, the buttons and the strap button over here, everything is blacked out. So yeah, it gives it that premium element.
And also because it's Hex, they always have great neck finishes. I mean, I just love the way these necks feel. Right, they have this little area cut off here, so it's easier access.
Yeah, it's, exactly. So what Keegan is trying to say, I think, is the triangle here is not huge.
It's not that.
It's a slim profile.
So it's
triangle.
not like my thumb gets stuck on this.
So you can go up easier. Right, no, makes a lot of sense. Let's come to the elephant in the room, the LR Baggs.
You can see I'm plugged in here.
LR Baggs, LR Baggs, LR Baggs. So for those of you who don't know,
LR Baggs is like one of the premium guitar pickup quality.
Yeah, it's the creme de la creme, the best of the best.
Yeah, for acoustic guitars, whether it's pickups, preamps or anything, LR Baggs is like the go-to.
It's aspirational.
If you say you have an LR Baggs pickup in your guitar,
people
it's
like, oh my god,
this guy's a pro.
Yeah,
he knows
that's
what he's
the
doing.
First thing that comes to mind when we are talking about LR Baggs. And the best part, I think, is that this LR Baggs is not even a entry-level LR Baggs. It's a mid-range.
It's a mid-range. It's called the VTC. Yeah. It stands for volume, tone and compression, which is not something you get on most pickups like compression. Right. And you can hear it when you have the output. It actually has this nice balanced output, which we will play in a while.
Yeah. So it's got volume knob, so you can set the gain of the pickup. It's got a tone knob, so you can set how bright the pickup sounds. And it has inbuilt compression. So you don't have a knob to change the setting, but it has a pre-dialed compression also applied on the guitar, which just makes it a lot more easier because anyways you will have to apply compression when you're mixing.
Yes.
And if you don't have that option, it just makes the pickup sound a lot more lively, a lot more dynamic compared to when the compression is not there. You will feel easier playing your lead stuff, and even your guitar just feels a lot more responsive when that compression is added in, and that's also there in the pickup itself.
Especially when you're on stage, this is a great tool to have. Just you don't require a front of house engineer to add compression in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes his job easy, and happy sound engineer, happy gig.
Yeah, exactly. So perfect guitars for gigging and perfect for studio use as well. Okay, moving on. Sound, Keegan, sound. What do you think? How are they just because of the LR Baggs? Has the wood been compromised or the build quality been compromised? The sound has been compromised.
In fact, no, they have actually.
Somehow they have done the magic.
Yeah, I don't know how. That's what I was wondering. And if that wasn't enough, it comes with elixir strings on them.
Yeah, forgot to mention.
Yes.
Elixir. So
the string quality, the nut
is 2,000 rupees.
Yeah. The string quality, the nut and saddle, the wood, the pickup, everything is
feels premium. Yeah, feels really premium. If you just close your eyes and if you were to give me this guitar, I would say this. If you just say touch the guitar and tell me how much it is, 90,000.
Yeah, easily. And that's why I think it's like the new favorite guitar because of at this price point. What else comes close?
I have one actually.
Yeah.
Let's bring that one in. So there's another model from the same manufacturer, Hex. There's a GA520.
No, this is
Can you please hand that over?
It's a GA3.
320?
350.
350. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So here it is. This is the Hex GA350 CE, which is basically almost the same thing. This has a solid Sitka Spruce top and a Fishman sonotone instead of the LR Baggs. Now, many people might say the Fishman sonotone sounds better. Many people will say the LR Baggs VTC sound better. We can go in and do a full comparison between the two guitars. If you guys would like, you can comment below for that. If there are a good amount of comments, we'll definitely hook up that video for you guys.
When we first released the Vespera video, a lot of people were comparing it to the GA350 because people are familiar with that.
Right. And the spec list is almost the same.
So what Hex has done is they've come up with this series called Vespera, which comes with these specifications with the LR Baggs and elixirs and that. So it's still part of the Hex family, and it's got specs similar to the 350. This is what they call the 300 series.
Right. So what is basically happening is that they're splitting the brand.
Yes.
into
only-
different denominations
Yeah,
now?
somewhat. Just to be able to distinguish between certain, like,
So
even on their website they have different series, Queen series, Hornet series.
yeah, so I think Vespera is going to become the more premium range of Hex going forward, right?
Yes, with this specification, with the LR bags.
Yeah,
and-
like the most premium components, the most premium feeling guitars at a great price point. That is what Vespera is all about. So yeah, coming back to that, we took up a big offshoot. Come back
Yes.
to sound.
Coming back to sound.
What does it sound like? Like if you compare it to this. Very identical.
I mean, of course, we are comparing a Mahogany top to a Spruce top.
I
so
mean,
there's
yeah, but
that
in terms
difference.
of the sustain and
I
the
think it's
overall-
more of the feel, the way the guitar responds to your playing. I found this a little more responsive than the GA350.
I think a big reason for that is the string set itself, because that has the
Quite
nicer
possibly.
strings,
Yes, it does.
and that matters a big time when it comes to that. If I would say if we put on a similar string set on the GA,
that would be a much better comparison.
it would almost be the same because these are Diodarios.
These are Diodarios,
right?
yes.
And that is an elixir string set, so
So-
that'll have a better sound obviously and a better feel to
Feel
it.
to it.
Yeah, but yeah, so in that sense, right outside of the box, that sounds slightly better, would you say?
Yeah, sounds a little better.
But
And
other than that, the overall thing between GA, Hex GA 350, 300s
Yeah.
and the Vesperas, they are almost identical guitars
yeah,
apart
more
from
or
the
less.
string set.
Yeah, apart from the string
Yeah,
set.
so let's just pick up the other Hex Vespera.
Love how it just rings.
I like how, when you let it ring, it just has that overtone that comes
Yeah.
in. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but in the room it's very much there.
Yeah,
That,
absolutely.
When he lets it sustain, there's some other string that just naturally rings
Yeah, naturally
along.
resonates.
And it's just beautiful, and that's
got
what
this-
you want from a guitar like that.
Like the way I would liken it is like the sound of nature, almost like if you're out and you just have all these different elements.
Yeah.
It's like the elements interacting with each other.
Yeah, that's acoustic guitar for you.
Yeah.
And go over, play some big chords.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear each string
These are the type
individually.
of guitars that make you really happy when you're listening to them.
Yeah, and one thing, my first reaction of when I picked up this guitar was like, this is a guitar that would make me want to play acoustic.
Yeah.
I normally play electrics and kind of prefer to go that way. But after play this, I was like, okay, I'm falling in love with the acoustic again, maybe.
Yeah, it really has that quality, and I think if you have to define the sound, the low end, the lower mids and the low end, so it's a very mellow one,
Yeah.
especially on this one.
Yeah, it doesn't
kind of like,
it doesn't feel like a
if I have to give it a vision, it's kind of like a chocolate brown. It's difficult to say what
As a-
it's like.
like a chocolate brownie as opposed to like a fist. It's like punching you.
Yeah, it's not a punchy
Yeah, it's
mahogany.
not. It doesn't
top.
punch.
Like generally the Kapmas and the others, they've got that punchy quality
Yeah,
with the
they've got-
mahogany. But this mahogany is very much mellow.
Mellow
It's
and
very soft, motherly type
and in
of.
general, I love the warmer mahogany sounds.
I think it suits it very well. Because what happens with the punchy mahogany is that it's great for strumming, but when it comes to picking out single notes or the type of thing which
tends
you
to
were just
sound,
doing right now,
yeah.
just doing a few things and letting it ring out, in that way the lower end just starts to overpower.
Yeah, it's a little muffled. It feels.
Whereas in this, it's very contained and very calm, so beautifully done. Right. Let's go over and hear the Spruce Top.
It almost feels like it's coming from like your chest from within. nice and very. Obviously, this is the spruce top, so it's a little
It's
brighter.
got that thingy, yeah.
But at the same time, it's not like that.
I love that chord you did.
I love these dissonant chords.
Yeah, no. And also the overtones, that the way it's interacting, it's just beautiful.
If you like some Pink Floyd. Can you hear those?
Sustain go.
That dissonance, like that's something that's like a litmus test for a guitar.
Okay, yeah, let's come over to the OM finally.
Yes.
So.
I can still hear it like this.
This is tiny. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys heard the sustain on this, so it's insane. And
Even the harmonics ring so well. Wow.
so that's long.
Yeah, we can go on and on about this.
Yes.
Finally, I've been waiting.
We are coming to the LR Baggs.
Yes.
So LR Baggs,
Wait, we'll have to
plug it.
I
Best
could,
pickup at 25,000.
man, how does this even cost so less? It's, we were talking about the VTC, the volume tone compression, and you can actually feel that when you play. It's like, even if I go. So I guess the compression allows those overtones
I loved
to
how the dynamics were.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
brainer for 25k.
Absolutely.
25k you will put in.
Definitely.
I think this is a guitar which you can just buy once and then forget for your entire life that you need another guitar.
Yeah.
Also pass it on to your next generation
Yeah.
because this is something they will love.
This is solid top, so it's going to age well.
It's going to age well. The only features which you are probably missing out is a solid back and sides,
Yeah.
which maybe is it on its way to come. No plans for a solid back and side.
And I
Vespera.
guess we're asking for too much now. We're getting spoiled.
Hex Vespera, you guys are watching, maybe
Yeah.
add in another 5,000-7,000 rupees and give us solid back and sides, and then we can say that you never need a guitar
Again.
ever again. This is everything that you can get. But for right now, you are getting a solid top, which is still very good. And honestly, the solid back and sides is not going to elevate the sound drastically.
It's again those diminishing returns.
Yeah, it's like probably 5 to 10%
5 to
better.
10%, yeah.
So that's the only upgrade which I think it is missing. It can get.
I mean, if
Other
we
than
had to
that-
get really picky.
Yeah, I think the build quality is spot on.
Yep.
There's absolutely nothing that can be better, nothing you can really point out. No area where you can say that, okay, this is something that could have been improved. Everything is
Yeah, not really.
to the point. Even if we are nitpicking, cannot really say that there's much that can be changed on this. So they just handed me this,
Yeah.
which is the bag that it comes with. Yeah, let's open it. So the zippers are nice. It's a little new. And they're saying this is a 20 mm padded bag, and yeah, I believe them on that. This is a very thick padding on the bag.
Yeah.
The headrest is also very big.
Also, if you just keep the bag straight, it's got a nice
Texture.
No, the neck itself, the neck construction is stiff. This bag is not going to fold.
Yeah, it's not.
So it means
It's a very
The sides are really stiff.
It's really difficult to bend it.
So what happens is it takes load off the neck, like when you're transporting it. A lot of these softer cases.
And what I love is like, you know, they used, it's all like very velvety inside here and here, but over here it's something that's not going to get torn apart with the strings.
That's again
and
attention.
over here also, if we can open it up, you see inside here the same area over here. These are the two areas which, you know, go bad on a bag for money.
Yeah, another value for money, like with all the guitar itself, the accessories.
Buy it.
Yeah, please.
Buy it. That's it.
Yeah, you will not regret it, and
will not regret
your
this.
friends will ask you where did you get this guitar from.
Yeah.
And they'll want to buy it.
They will also want to buy it. And if you want
Just
to
out of
buy it,
curiosity.
links are down below. Just click. You will get the
Procraft
discount
India.
codes.
Yes.
Should we jam out?
Let's go.